DNAnexus Connect was great. It's really powerful people in the field talking about a lot of these things are really interesting use cases that they've already put them into use for, and ideas about how they want to leverage them in the future. It's a great sounding board for where the technology is going and what this is going to enable us to use it for.
I'm hearing the same problems, I'm hearing the same things that I'm hearing when I'm interacting with customers, but from this wider, more diverse user group, it reinforces the fact that we're all kind of facing the same challenges and the same problems, that everybody is aware of kind of the steps we need to take in order to move forward to really advance this industry. Seeing
that room full of people was really very refreshing to know that you have gained a good foothold in the space and, on a wider spectrum. Not only are you representing medical centers, but you're also representing pharma and research groups and multi-institutional research.
I'm a data and tech guy myself, so a lot of the content on the presentation has been really interesting, and it's so nice to hear these inspiring stories, how people have been able to scale up their production and R&D using DNAnexus.
So far, the quality of the talks that we've seen at DNAnexus Connect, it's just amazing. I'm very impressed. They're short but cover a huge amount of information. It's really interesting to see all the different tools or concepts that people are talking about. This has been incredibly focused on both the science and technical side, which is pretty exciting, and I've definitely learned a lot from being here.
There are so many different types of experiments and scientific goals that we see at this meeting. It's great to get the perspective why one person might be applying one method and another person might be applying another method, and it's not one is better than the other, but just more well suited to the task at hand. I think the idea is, instead of thinking about what is the one right way to do it, it is what are the data I have and what's the best way I can do science.
This is my first time at DNAnexus Connect, and I've really found this to be a valuable experience. While the predominant talks have been about human health and precision medicine and how they're managing these different cohorts, the problems for us in agriculture are very similar. They're parallel. And we also have to deal with basically public versus private access to information. So looking at the different ways that these projects are approaching this and the options available provides me insights on how we may approach this for agriculture as well.
We heard about the UK Biobank and what's happening there with Regeneron and GSK. There were also lots of other talks that were exciting, new functionality that's coming out within the DNAnexus platform, and being able to actually see that, first time. And plus, we even get the chance for some hands-on play with the platform, with the experts.
It was so incredible to watch the growth of the company, the diversity of the different partners who were here, and the level of commitment and the amount of difference that we're really making in so many different areas.
The talks that I've heard, the level of engagement, the networking at the breaks, I've learned so much, and also realized we're probably not thinking big enough on what we can be doing with the DNAnexus tool.
So what I think is great about the DNAnexus Connect events is that it gives everybody the ability to get perspective from other users of DNAnexus platform on how they use it, what they use it for. So it's very good for sharing experience and finding new ways to apply the features of DNAnexus.
They brought together a lot of other users who are working with DNAnexus, and we had the opportunity to hear about lots of different aspects of this, as well as their roadmap for going forward. The format was terrific.
I always find that I learn something. I meet interesting new people who are doing things that are exciting to me that I was surprised that I didn't know. And so, yeah, I've always very much enjoyed the sort of collegiality and the collaborative nature, and the opportunity to connect to people that connect is really my favorite part about the meeting.